Hello everyone, and welcome back to Project Architect. We are back on the server. Now, this episode, I've got a tiny bit of a plan, okay? If it goes according to plan, beautiful, wonderful. If not, this could get messy. Essentially, what we're going to try and do is create an entire new dimension. I've had people suggesting I should do it, and it sounds pretty fun, so we're gonna try to do it, okay? And I say try because the mod we're going to be using is RF Tools Dimensions, and it has a track record of crashing our server. So if we make it through this episode and don't crash the server, that is a big win in my books. We're probably going to need a matter transmitter, matter receiver, and possibly a matter, no, not a matter booster, sorry, a dial majiggy. What's it called? Here we go. I'm just getting everything bookmarked here. We'll go through them one by one when we start making the stuff. So first things first, in order to make a dimension, we need, as weird as it sounds, we need like a dimension card, right? We need to like create the dimension before we power the dimension. So I've got a few things up here. My understanding is we're going to need a dimension builder. Ironically, this is the one thing I don't have up here. Dimension editor, no, dimension builder. This guy right here. Pretty simple to make. It uses a machine frame, then all this fun stuff. And you have it, Dimension Builder. We can chuck it in there if we want, but here it is. I should pick a different area to place it since things are going to get pretty wild, I think. Where do we want to be building dimensions? I mean, that feels boring, doesn't it? Just placing it over there. Is there anything cool we can think of to... You know what? Let's rip a hole in the side of this mountain. I won't make it too pretty, but we'll at the very least, you know, make a big hole here. So let me get my destruction catalyst out and give us a little house. Alrighty, we've got a basic little room set up. So I'm gonna place this down. I guess I'll grab some nitro energy cables as well so that we can hook our stuff up. And here we go, beautiful, nice. So the dimension builder can get slapped down right here, and it's powered up, and we can open it up and see what we're dealing with. Well, in order to get this guy running, we have to place something in this slot right here. If we check out RF Tools, the mod itself, we can probably find something that looks similar to that shape there. And that is this guy right here, an empty dimension tab. And it even tells us what to do. Put this empty dimension tab in a dimension inscriber where you can construct a dimension using dimlets. Okay, a little bit of jargon there, but essentially now we know we need a dimension editor. So we actually do need that guy. That's what it was, right? Dimension editor? Yeah. So let's go ahead and craft that guy, I guess. So dimension editor, we'll wait for it to load in. Server's been a little bit laggy today, or it might even be my computer. I'm not too sure, to be honest, but we'll power through. It's fine. So dimension editor, here it is. It powered up as well. Okay. Is that the right thing? Dimension inscriber. I'm crazy. Where's the inscriber? Builder, editor. It is not cold. They had the audacity, okay, to put it in quotes, dimension inscriber, and then they just call it the inscriber. You've got, what a troll this is. It's not quote a dimension inscriber, it's inscriber, okay? So don't fall for that trickery, that trap they tried to pull on us. Inscriber, okay, we're gonna need empty dimlets, which means we need dimension shards, which I'm pretty sure dimension shards, yeah, there's ores that you can get. And I guess we don't have any, and I guess it also doesn't even have a EMC level. So, okay, it looks like we've either got to find some, or we can craft it using all of these ingredients here, which sounds pretty good to me. Prismarine shard is the only thing I don't actually have in this little list of things. Prismarine bricks, prismarine, or you can kill a guardian. Or I'm pretty sure you can just find it, can't you? I'll tell you what. Where's the nearest ocean is at spawn, I believe. So, actually, we've got an area up here. I'll see if I can scavenge up there. I'll meet you guys at. I think what you want to find is like an underwater temple. I think I want to go this way. In fact, you know what? I think you do want a temple. Which means we probably want to like be looking at the ocean itself and see if we can like spot one under the water. Because you can sort of see the levels that they go down here. So I might actually be better off going out further in the ocean and seeing like, that might be one there. That's a weird shape under the water. All right, we do have something here. I don't think it's what we want, but once again, we literally just need one. What's this? This is a sea lantern, right? Wait, I need to press this button so we can see it. Sea lantern. Sea lantern. I know I'm about to drown. Sea lantern. It is made of prismarine, but I don't think we can, like, get the prismarine out of it. All right, let's surface. You know, while I'm down here, I've just come to the realization again that there's probably like orcas and stuff, right? I'm pretty sure they're in, like, there's whales, there's orcas, possibly sharks. It's not a fun, like, I guess it's fun, but I'm not looking forward to doing much of this exploring. I literally just, we just need a prismarine. All right, guys. I can't find it. I can't find a temple. I've been searching far and wide. We have, like, lots of ocean covered. I could search for more. I think I have a better idea though. What I'm gonna do is I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna grab this first, and then I guess when I'm walking back to my base, I'll figure this out. But I think you can get prismarine from drowned, right? So I see a drowned on the map right here, allegedly. Oh, yep, there he is. I'm gonna capture him. And I'm going to replace our wither skeleton farm with this drowned. So that should hopefully get us prismarine. It should be easy to set up. We've got looting and all that stuff hooked up with it. So we should have our best chance at getting the actual prismarine. And yeah, that seems better than just, like, essentially endlessly searching, hoping I just stumble across it. Which, in other packs, you can sort of find structures. I'm not sure if this Ender Apple does that. Detect ancient structures. What does this cost? Evil should names a few nearby structures. Oh, but I don't know the recipe. It's a cool item, but no recipe. Possibly, it might have even caused crashes. It might be disabled on the server, to be honest. But if that worked, it'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty much what we need. But anyhow, I'll go back to the base and see if we're going to get some prismarine. Okay, so here we are. Here is obviously our farm. I'm going to simply open this guy up, take out the wither skeleton, place in our drowned. Then I'm going to come out here, and we are going to make sure that the mob crusher is off. So this one, and then I believe I want that one on, which should be that guy over there. And that should chop them up, eat them up. And we should then get the essence in here. Let's double check that's working. Essence 120, 220, it went up. We know it's working. Okay, this should spawn drowned. That should get us goodies. Now, in terms of the goodies, how do we have this guy hooked up? I sort of need to go in here, which should be fine. And I'd love to be able to see what's actually happening, because I don't remember okay, so it's going into an energy condenser. That's the problem. We don't really want that, believe it or not. Oh, it's taking its time to kill them. Indeed. Also, I feel like it's not... Oh, yep. Okay, so it is working. I don't want it to go into the energy condenser, because then that's just condensing the item, right? What I want it to do is... Oh my god. What I want it to do is go into... what am I trying to say here? Into an EMC link, because then I believe we learn it, right? Or ideally, just have it go into a chest. Let's grab a bunch of this junk out so the items can go in here properly. Let's let me clean this stuff up. I think in the meantime, without having to rewire that whole system, what I could probably do is change this to be something easier. For example, if I change this to be cobblestone, right? It should fill up this entire thing with cobblestone, and then all the extra drops that would otherwise go into the condenser will instead go into here, I think, our chemical chest, assuming that I didn't just break everything by doing that. Yeah, it should show up in here. Another thing from here that we're going to want are all of these knowledge pieces. We're also going to want any dimlets we have. So these guys here, they sort of look like squares, I guess, in Minecraft, believe it or not. We want those guys. So we're going to go ahead and chuck all of this stuff back into our system, just so that, you know, we don't accidentally lose it somehow. Is this guy full yet? He's taking his time. In fact, you know, there's a better solution. Things that don't stack. Like that. There we go. Okay. That made this a lot easier. So now when we do get the prismarine, that I guess it's going to be rare, it should hopefully spawn where it should. Why is this? Is that actually full? And it's just a visual bug? I think so. Things are a little bit laggy. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if I'm to blame. But they are, okay? And you're going to have to bear with me. Okay, so I looked it up. I still don't really know if they do drop them, but I'm in a village. Okay, we've got a third little plan now. Apparently, a cartographer can give us a map that will lead us there. So we either need a cartographer, which may or may not exist, or we need to take a villager. Oh, that's a little cat. Or we can take a villager and make them into a cartographer. So I might actually, we might be able to do it right here. Cartography table. Grab this, slap this down, boom. Become. Do the thing. Let's give him a bed and a door. Yep, a bed. Do you need a door? I don't know how these work. Bam, you have a door, you have a bed. Become. He sparkled. Hmm? Come on. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do it. Oh, he worked. Okay. He's now a cartographer. I was right-clicking him and it worked. I moved it up here. I don't know if that made a difference, but it looked like it just happened in its own time. So now essentially what we're going to do is grab infinite paper. We're going to grab some emeralds as well. Grab a bunch more emeralds. And we're going to level this guy up and hopefully he gives us a temple map thing. So I'm just going to do as much of that as I can, as much of this. You can see him leveling up there. I think we leave him and open him again, right? Leave his interface, open it. And that should hopefully help us. Once again, if it wants to work. No? Do I need to wait a little bit longer? Do you need a sparkle? Come on. You know you want to. I've got infinite emeralds. Okay, here we go. Ocean Explorer map. We need a compass. Compass. I believe this is all we need. I think we've found a little bit more of a reliable way to do this. So, I almost left the game. Ocean thingy, compass, and Ocean Explorer map. Okay. Allegedly, we should be good now. So I open this guy up. We can see we're in the bottom right corner. So we need to go northeast until we end up on this map. Yeah, now, that's a long place to travel. Do we have jetpacks? No. Really? Okay, I was going to say jetpacks can go pretty fast. We don't have any. So looks like we're not doing that. Looks like I'm just going to have to fly. I don't know how far this is considering... I guess it might just be like here if we're lucky. Alright, so we've made it horizontally onto the map. So we pretty much just need to go north now. Right? We don't need to go left or right at all. We just need to go north. And we should then appear on this map. And then it's our lucky day. We have a temple. That should be how this works. Okay, I don't even need to cut. It looks like we are pretty much here. So are you telling me I went all around it and it's right here? No way. You're lying. Right? Okay, no, I think it's past this little island here. So we've gone over it. Is there anything here that looks like a temple that I missed? Maybe it's up there? I would have felt dumb if you guys all like saw the telltale sign on the map. You're like, there it is. And I'm just like still flying around complaining. Oh my god, there it is. It was literally, because see, that's obvious under the water. It was just a little bit north. That is incredible. Okay, so what we could probably do here is grab a mob imprisonment tool and, you know, grab a, whatchamacallit, a guardian. While I'm also there, do we have any, what do? Do I just kill a few with a sword? I think so. So I'll grab one and then we'll see if we can kill the rest. I don't have the best armor as well, so we will have to keep that in mind. Can I just borrow one of you guys? Yep, there we go. Bam. Bam. I also don't have breathing underwater, so we do need to be a little bit careful. How do I know if I'm getting prismarine? Alright, I'm going to turn the magnet on. You guys also told me that the guitar that we have, well, for one, it's not even in here anymore. I don't know what happened, but it like disappeared from our list. But apparently I can press a button to kill all the mobs at once. It didn't even put in... Why don't I have it? Where did it go? I'll just... It's fine. Oh, okay, prismarine. I see it. Prismarine shard. Oh my god, and a whale. Okay, that's a bit scary. Prismarine shard is now learnt. So now... the dimensional shards should be easily crafted in the stacks, as I have hopefully just done once again Once everything loads up, boom, dimensional shard, 64, beautiful. I'll meet you guys back at the base. Okay, so the inscriber. This is going to need empty dimlets, which we can go ahead and craft 2 of. Then we make the inscriber itself. We can go ahead and slap this guy down. He should power himself up. And within here, we do some cool stuff, I think. So first things first, let's make an empty dimension tab. We can go ahead and learn that as well. This guy is going to go... Oh, we dropped it on the ground, but it should be fine. This guy's going to go in here, I believe. I hope that's where he goes. And then we need to put dimlets in here. So that's where the dimlet workbench comes into play. So dimlets are essentially different aspects of your dimension. So for example, you can have a time dimlet, you can have a biome dimlet, and a block dimlet. And that changes like what your world's made out of, what sort of like, I guess what it looks like, all that sort of stuff. So let's go ahead and get some chests in there. Knowledge holder and the dimlet workbench will need. So we need both of these guys. Empty dimlets don't have EMC, so you're just going to do it this way, I guess. I think as well we want some empty dimlets. Can I grab out a stack? Close to a stack. What did it need? More, yeah, more dimensional shards. That's fine. So I'm going to place these guys over here, I think. So, I guess I can place them here. So I'll do dimlet workbench and then a knowledge holder. You need both of these and they need to be touching each other. In the knowledge holder, I believe we put in all of our knowledge. So we've got rare, we've got uncommon, and we've got common. I guess we'll grab as much common as we've got, which is apparently that much. These you get from different mob drops, I believe. I think we've gotten them from our mob farm. So I'm going to chuck all of this stuff in here, I believe this is how it works. So that they'll go in there. Then I can open up our dimlet workbench, which is this guy here. Let me double check that I'm recording, yep. So hopefully he'll open, yep. And then we place our empty dimlets somewhere down there, up here, in there. Oh, in there, okay. So they go in, I guess, this spot here. Interesting. All right, so now that we've got these in, we can put other parts in, and this allows us to create the actual dimlet, right? But in order to do that, we need to figure out which one we want to create. So we're going to click on all, and now we've got a list of everything that we can see here. So all of these are biomes. If we scroll down, it's different blocks. There's everything. Now, let's say I wanted, like, let's go big. Let's search red matter. Red matter? Is that something we can do? No? If I search block, what do we get to see? We get to see a bunch of different types. Let me go down to art. Let me see if it actually does have red matter blocks. It has red sand, it looks like just vanilla stuff. Okay. In that case, can I go emerald, block of emerald? Huh? We could even do molten emerald. No, we'll do block of emerald first. we can get to the molten stuff in another episode. So block of emerald, we can see on here what it's going to cost, right? There's a bunch of different stats here and whatnot. I think what the main things we want to look at are the different items we see at the bottom. So if I search at dimensions, here we go, and we hover over this guy, you can see we're going to need 3 lightning bolts, which is this, a rare energy module. We're going to need 3 of these red bits, so 3 memory, like a rare memory module. We're also going to need 5 dimension shards, which we can get. We're going to need 18 of whatever this is, rare dimensional essence. And then we're also going to need 1 of this thing, which is a block absorber. Okay. I getcha. Okay. That seems relatively easy on paper, but we'll see what this stuff costs. First things first, dimensional shards. Let me just get those out of the way. We should have a stack now. That should be plenty. Beautiful. First step, rare energy module. Can we make it? This guy's going to need an uncommon. He's going to need some of this rare dimensional essence and an infused ender pearl. The uncommon guy is going to need some common dimension essence and a normal common energy module. And this guy just needs the basics. So we can craft this. That should be pretty simple. The common and dimensional essence I'm a little bit worried about because I have a hunch that we might not be able to afford it because if you remember in here, we only have 9 rare lost knowledge. So how much does this stuff cost? Oh, actually, when I click on it, it doesn't have anything. It doesn't say anything. Okay. You know what? No, I don't know. I was going to say something. I was going to say, like, maybe it just magically uses it, but that doesn't make sense because then how do I do it? How do I do the thing? Like, how do I, for example, craft this? We need common dimensional essence. but I don't know how to get it. Dimensional. Okay. There should be something in here that lets us do it. Dimension builder, inscriber, workbench, knowledge holder, a researcher can research various things in order to get knowledge. That is what I believe we want. That guy right there. So, researcher is going to need an enchanting table. Pretty simple stuff. And 2 more of these empty dimlets. So we'll go boom and boom. Researcher, bada bing, bada boom. Okay. This guy, I guess, you know what? We can probably slap him up here. That feels like a nice spot to have him. So, the question is, do I put the knowledge in here? For example, do I put 1 rare knowledge in there? Oh, I do. And it starts doing some magic. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I'm sort of picking up what's being put down. I have a hunch that we could probably do with having a few of these. So let's go ahead and do just that. I'm gonna... we don't need too many. I'll just craft as many as it'll let me, which is apparently 1. I don't know why it's just 1. Oh no, there we go. Okay, this first one's done. Rare lost knowledge. Pattern, rare fluid, reason, Tinker's construct. This can be used in a knowledge holder to help with creating dimlets. Huh. Okay. So this doesn't actually do what I thought it would. It doesn't actually create this dimensional essence. Alright, well, in that case, I'm back to square one. I don't know how this works at all. Okay. Okay, so apparently, there used to be a thing called, let's see what it's called, a scrambler. Scrambler. It doesn't exist. What we need to do instead, in order to get these essence, is to go into a dimension already, and then apparently you just kill some slimes in that dimension. So I've just been researching some of this stuff so that we can, I guess, learn it all. That should be helpful. But yeah, we need to create a dimension right from the get-go. So you don't want to create a random dimension because that's where stuff gets broken. But what you want to do is grab out some dimlets that you do have and try to make the best with what you got. Now, these dimlets, again, I believe I got them from Enderman. I'm pretty sure Enderman dropped them. So I've gotten them from my mob farm just passively as, I guess, Enderman spawned. So let's see what we've got. I'm pretty sure we've got some pretty good ones. For example, I believe we have a uraninite one. We have uraninite ore dense. This one seems pretty cool, but even this, like the block dimlet. Oh no, I think it's fine actually. Because it's already made, it's a dimlet, yeah. And then we can also make a biome. I don't think necessarily it should matter what biome it is, since we're just like making stuff. I guess if I wanted to, I could do a forest biome. Sure, let's maybe do that. Why not? Is there any other things we want? Any sort of dimlets? Feature dimlet? Spheres? None? Feature dimlet. This one's just none. So instead of spheres, it's none. I don't know what I want. And a digit dimlet? I don't know what these do. Listen, it is very possible that I am going to crash the server doing whatever I'm about to do, okay? But I do this so that we can learn, okay? Yes, okay. Are you guys... Should we just do this? You know what? If JP is watching this, or Polly, they are probably screaming right now, right? But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. So, here's what we do. Here's how this works. I believe we go into the inscriber. We have our empty dimension tab. I believe I chuck in our block dimlet for uraninite ore. And maybe even a biome dimlet. Block should come before either a terrain or a feature. So this is the block, and it should come before a terrain or a feature. So, I guess we should get one of those feature ones we had. So one of these feature dimlets. Also, there could be a terrain dimlet. I don't know if we have that. It doesn't look like we do, but we have a feature one. Let's do none. Features none? You know what? No, that sounds boring. Okay. Let's do features spheres. That sounds pretty cool. So let's place spheres in here. Okay. Uraninite spheres in the forest. Oh, this is good. Let's you know what? Let's call it pretty much that. So I'm gonna do so I know it's mine, and this is going to be uraninite spheres forest, a USF. Hopefully that doesn't stand for anything horrible. Okay. Now, extract the dimlets out of a realized dimension tab. The dimension name is invalid. Only lowercase, no special characters. So only lowercase? So I need to do USF. USF. But there can't be a space. Hold on. So there can't be a space and no special characters, so I can't even do an underscore? Oh, I can. USF. Apparently an underscore isn't a special character. Do USF? Sure. Maybe one? Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. I'm going to click store. You guys ready? Bam. We now have it here. This dimension is called USF1. You can see its features. It's got spheres in it. The dimension progress, that's whether it's charged or not. It will cost 130 RF per tick to create this dimension. Then once it's created, it will cost us 130 RF per tick to keep it alive. And a tick cost is 202 ticks. Not sure what that part means. Okay, so now we place it in this guy, the dimension builder. So I'm going to chuck it in there because it needs to charge up. Oh, it charges up pretty quickly. While it's doing that, we need some safety precautions, right? So one thing is we actually need the priority of this to go up because if I'm in that dimension and it runs out of power, that's a bad time. So we want to set this priority to be like 100, okay? Yeah, here we go. We want all the RF to prioritize going here, I think. I think. So that should be good. He's fully charged, okay? He's fully charged. This is filling up something, possibly. I'll be honest, I don't know why there's 20,000 RF per tick going in here. Not sure. Like, look, it came out of nowhere. Why is it doing that? Is that fine? Like, is that a problem? Let's just check real quick. How much are we creating? We are generating 80,000 RF per tick. Okay, we've got plenty of RFs per ticks. Okay, we've got plenty. So when we're in there, we'll obviously want a flux point. Now we should be able to access our network from anywhere, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I'll bring some in my hand with me, just in case, just in case things don't go as according to plan as I think they are. They should be in my hand. There we go. Very, very laggy. Hopefully I'm not making things worse. Now, yeah, the matter transmitters and stuff. So a transmitter should send us back from that dimension into this one. In order to do that, it will need a receiver. There should automatically be a receiver in the other dimension. And I think I need another transmitter to even get into that dimension. And then a dialing device. We'll grab 2 of these. This allows us to actually like tell the system what to do. If that makes any sense. So here we go. Let's set something up. Let's grab power cables. So I can run these under here and we can, you know what? I actually want it to go one down. All right, so I can run these under here. We can have our matter receiver here, I guess. This guy is going to be called home. He's going to be private. And I'm going to write my own username in there like so and click add. So now it's private for me. I'm guessing it's home. Then I'm going to place a matter transmitter here. And I want it to go into this dimension. Do USF1. So I'm going to open up this matter transmitter. Once it opens. And actually, I don't think it'll do anything, but I can call it something. I can call this, let's call this do underscore USF, USF underscore 1. And this can be private, and this can be my name. So what this is doing is I'm naming this transmitter. So this transmitter, I've called the name of the dimension. That's where it's going to be going. Then we can place a dialing device, which I can do actually like this. And if I open this up, I should be able to select our transmitter, which is, I think this one here, do USF1. So it's already selected. We've obviously only got one in range. Then I can select the dimension. So this one right here. And I want to click dial. As you can see, they are now linked. What's the next step, you might be wondering? We're going. Okay. Are you buckled in? Do we even have sound, by the way? I don't... Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's go in. Let's go in. Here we go. So, if everything went perfectly, the server won't crash, and the world should be made out of... Oh, you know what? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So first of all, beautiful world. Beautiful world. Some of these things, these aren't real textures. It's just it's the what you're seeing past like this. Like once you see these like colored blocks that aren't textured really, that's the overworld, like the normal overworld. This is what the biome should look like. It's because my mod that lets me see far is what's loading all of those in. See, if I turn it off, that's what it's meant to look like. That's what it looks like in the overworld. So I guess I can turn that off. These are massive spheres of dense uraninite. Exactly what we asked for. Now, the reason why it's just the spheres is because I put it before the spheres. I think if I put it before none, the entire world would just be this. And then, now this is a weeping witch forest. I thought we were going to get just normal forest. Don't really know how that works, but I mean, this is pretty cool, right? Oh, you know what? Can we right click to vein mine? Oh, the answer is yes. The answer is yes, indeed you can. How much did that mine actually? Can we see real quick? Okay, so this is 0.5 mil per stack that we have here. This was without any fortune or anything. What is shooting me? Oh, it's these fish things. That is, hey, that's pretty decent. If we set up, if we actually got the entire world to properly be this, that's a lot of EMC to be mining from like a void miner or something. That is a lot. Huh. Okay. I mean, pretty cool, right? Okay. Now hold on. The whole point of making this dimension was meant to be that there would be slimes. We were promised slimes. Now, did we hear slimes? I heard some slimy sounds, but I don't think it was a slime. There's some stuff down here we can pick up, possibly. Oh, you know what? I just picked up more of the uraninite. There was so much that just got dropped. Purple sulfide, that's what that was. All right, let me put the rest of this stuff away. I think as well, because we're on the server, we can just teleport home. But anyhow. Oh, this is the starting platform as well. So here's our matter receiver. So if I wanted to, I could break this. I could place our flux point. I could say do streams machines. And then on this side, I could place our matter transmitter, dialing device, and oh, that's not good. Oh no, here it is. Okay, I was a little bit concerned. There we go. This one is going to be the one that sends me home, so that can be called home, private. Just doing all this boring stuff. Add. There we go. Yeah, blah blah blah. Make this private. Okay, and I should be able to click on home. Now I realize I just called mine home. That doesn't really help. If someone else had theirs named home. Now, no one else does, so I'm lucky, but I should probably rename it. No access to transmitter. I didn't put my underscore. All right, let's try this again. Home and home. Dial okay. Beautiful. So, quick and easy EMC. This was only, EMC worth, I guess it's worth the same amount as a diamond. But you can see how this could be very beneficial if, for one, the entire world was made of it, and we set up, a quarry. And two, if it was made of something a little bit more expensive. So that's sort of what I want to do in the future. Definitely. I'll still need to figure out how that slime stuff works, or how we get that essence. I think I'll wrap it up here pretty much. If you guys know how to get this essence, please do let me know what I should sort of be looking for. As well as any other tips you have in terms of the dimension building and stuff, because it's pretty cool, but I'm pretty new to it as well. I've only messed around with it in the past to make a super flat cobblestone world for MC Eternal. I remember doing that. So yeah, I guess let me know. But yeah, that's it for this episode. It's probably been a little bit long at this point. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, thank you for liking and subscribing if you happen to do that too. It's been helping our channel grow, so thank you guys so much for doing that. Thank you to everyone who's supported me financially, even watching the ads. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everyone who's donated and become channel members. Thank you guys so much. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next one where maybe more dimension stuff. Maybe some cool dimension stuff, because there's some cool stuff you can do with it, as you saw with those spheres. Maybe also a checking out base video. We'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.